all right. Praise the Lord, saints. Welcome to the Talk of Life talk show with Elma. To my left, I have my co-host Linda, who I call Lindy.
All right. Yeah.
And to my right, I have Kimberly. All right. All right. And tonight we're blessed to have my good friend Kaye Smith. And she has the answer.
Yes.
So, but before we get started, I want you to know this is a Christian-based talk show.
Amen.
And we talk about topics that other people may be afraid to talk about, but we back it up with the Word of God. So if you want to comment on the show or have questions, please type it at the bottom of the screen. And then watch us on YouTube as well and subscribe to YouTube. Okay, so tonight our scripture is coming from Genesis 1, 29 and 30. And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seeds, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree. In thee which is the fruit of a tree yielding seeds, to you it shall be for meat. And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat, and it was so. So that's our scripture tonight. Now, to introduce our guest, and as I was saying, I met Kaye about 2 years ago at a meeting, and I was all stuffy. Have you ever been stuffy before?
Right.
And you can't hear? And Kaye came in with all this good stuff, and she walked over and she said, oh, why don't you take a little of this here? And I thought it was weed at first, and everything. I was looking at her and everything. She introduced herself to me, and she had it on a little cotton ball, and I said, in my nose, and everything just opened up. And we hugged and everything. She said, I normally don't hug, but we connected so, and that's how God works. Your spirit connects, and it's like we've been knowing each other for years. And while I was on vacation, Linda was out doing something. I don't know what Linda was doing, but I was in the room listening to Joyce Meyer. And my phone just started acting up, and all these numbers just started coming up on my phone. And it stopped at Kaye Smith, and I got you on the Kaye Smith oil. And so that's how I remembered you with the oil, right? And my phone just dialed her number.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to say if this ain't Kaye? And it was Kaye. And we got to talking about the talk show and everything, and now Kaye is on the show. So we're so excited to have Kaye tonight. And she's going to tell us how she got started with the answer.
Right.
Okay, go for it, Kaye.
Okay. I was in medical school, and I decided not to continue. I was asked to take medication to an already dying cancer patient. I felt some type of way, and I chose not to. I ended my employment that night, I have a conscience, and I'm not saying it's not for everybody, but I know my lane.
Right.
And that wasn't it, So when I went home, I, talked to God, and I said, look, hey, this is what's going on. I know you did that, and I heard this voice say, the doors are open. And
What
I know
doors was open?
Hey, everything. But I didn't
even know what doors was open now.
I didn't question nothing. So I was like, okay. I didn't say who's in my house, who is that? I said, yes, sir. Cause
So
when
you knew it was God?
I knew.
Okay, all right.
I had heard his voice before. He have shown me throughout my life, miracles. I've seen things just happen. I've seen the day before the day come.
All right.
Wow.
I've seen people. As a kid, I didn't know what this was.
Okay.
And as I got older, I read.
Right.
My thing is, if a word is and, why they put an A? Why the A first?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That's how my mind worked. I was
Okay.
always different.
Right.
Well then why they call it and, you know, why did the A had to come before the N? You know, I was that type of person. So that's what I did, you know.
Like the chicken with the egg.
Yeah. I had to find that out.
Did you ever find that out? Who
Nah.
came first, the chicken or the egg?
And that's the thing, that my mind has always been that way. And my grandmother, I love her to death, you know. I say play mind games is what they call it now. But she would say, I came in the house, I said, Mama, the girl next door is wanting to fight me because my sister or whatever. She said, okay, all right. She kept cooking. So I took it to mean to go fight her, you know. She ain't stopped cooking, you know. So she said, okay. So when I got older and I reminded her of that story, she said, look, let me tell you something. You don't never let nobody run you nowhere.
Right.
That's good.
That's what you don't do.
That's good.
Now, if they run up on you, then I'll be downtown waiting on you. That's what she said. So that's the way I was, because with me being an older sibling and my sister is deaf. So I had, you know, I had to fight for both, you know.
Right.
And you know, Kaye, you so mean. No, you don't know my story.
Right.
You know, no, I'm not mean. I see things before it happened. I see that you mean me no good, and I'm
Okay.
going to open my mouth. So you can't say you was not aware of how I felt
Okay.
That's right.
when I have to go to the other level. See, you forewarned, and that's the way I was raised.
Okay.
You know, so that's what got me into, okay, it's the battlefield, so God blessed me with a son. He had cerebral palsy. He couldn't walk. He can't walk. So I was like, okay, here's another battle, you know. And I just put on my big girl panties.
Let your wham girl.
I wore 'em, you know.
gotta do
I put on my big girl panties, and the word was in trouble when it came to
All
mine.
right now.
That's what that is. I got you with the word of God, and I got you with you know how. How you doing? These are mine. We gonna be cool long as you don't cross this line, you know.
Right.
So I've always been a fighter. I love hard. I love my people. My nieces and nephews, man, they mean the world to me. They just like my children, you know, my sisters, they could be mine, you know. That's just how hard I love my people, you know. And I don't play. And they'll tell you, I don't play. Stupidity is not a word in the vocabulary. I'm just sorry. When you have been taught, we know
Right.
we taught you.
Right.
So we don't deal with that, and I thank God for that. I've never had that type of problem with my children. All my nieces and nephews, they respect me, and they wait in Jacksonville, Florida.
That's a blessing. That's a
I call on the phone. If something ain't right, they'll call me, and we'll talk about it. And we do grown folk talk.
Right.
You know,
good.
and they respect me, you know, and I definitely respect them. I
That's
respect
right.
my children, you know, because they earned it. See, when an elder speak, I don't care how old they are, they stop.
That's right.
And see, that's what we need today.
Yeah.
Because we don't have that today. Now kids talk over you. They don't respect you.
Disrespect.
And you have to make them respect you nowadays. So that's good you're talking about that.
You know,
Yeah, yeah, you know, and it's like, but it comes from my mother.
Right.
My mama said to us, the law don't live in my house. That's what ain't gonna happen. You know, so that meant
So
to
she
us.
the police and
Yeah,
everything.
everybody, the judge, the jury.
So if you
Yeah.
get in her courtroom, baby, you already guilty.
that's it. That's it. You know.
But see,
so-
that's old school. That's
Yeah.
how we was taught.
yes.
You didn't talk when the other person talked.
No.
Woo!
You didn't do that.
Baby, your back was humped over after if you did.
Look, I was like this. Here. You got that backhand lick,
Yeah,
bam.
yeah.
Your head going like this.
Chop to the throat, bomb, and they steady talking. You know,
They
they ain't
got to
missing
go
that
get
word.
your old, switch. You got to get an old switch.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
Lord have mercy. Those was the days.
Oh, yes, it was. But my thing is, that's the reason why I decided to step out on faith and
Good.
on my grown woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had a husband, you know, and all that old type of stuff. But you know, when you raise different, you raise different. You know, yeah. You
That
raised
old
different.
stuff, huh?
Yeah, he was in the military, so he was always gone.
Right.
Okay.
So again, here I am, head of household, alone,
Right.
and I had to put my big girl panties on with some extra padding this time
Right.
because now you're married with a family.
Right.
That's true.
So he's out doing his thing on the boat, like the man say do. And has a horse of a different color. But it wouldn't have been me, because see, I'd been home a long time ago. I'm not that type of, but to each his own. Again, people be in the lanes where they supposed to be.
That's right.
Because see, the war would have been over.
Right.
They'd have been looking for me. I get
AWOL.
yes,
We gonna
baby.
dock this ship.
That's it. I'm gonna be a swimming sister. No, I don't. Hey,
David's
I
still
called home and my baby was crying in the background. I'm gone. Y'all talking about what? I'm gone.
Where is she
Yeah, I'm gone. But that's life. But
So you said you quit your job
Yeah.
and started this business here. And how did you get the title The Answer?
because going through the medical and dealing with people with MHMR, I also was a Garden of Enlightenment
Okay.
person. I would stand in for the children that didn't have, if they was abused. I mean, I was in all of that, and then you in there with abused men and women, and it all just come together.
Right.
See,
Wow.
and so I look at it like with what's going on during that time, we got to give them something outside of this synthetic medication.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because see, they are right for a second. And then the next thing you know, they don't know you or themselves,
Yeah.
So we got to get
messed
our
up.
brother and sister together,
Yeah.
Right.
So I felt that you have to go and rescue. It's something in there. That's
Yeah.
what it's something in there. So I took out the time to find out their life story. And I'm a firm believer, whatever has hurt you or destroyed you, I don't care if you were 5, I don't care if you was 15, you gotta go rescue that person.
Yeah,
As you
I say
cannot
hurting.
be an adult. That's why you hear grown people say the other grown person act like a kid. He is.
There's a kid. Yeah.
She is.
Right.
But we gotta help them to go rescue. So
Right.
that's when I got into the oils. I said, okay, if I can make you fall back in love with yourself,
Good point.
get rid of these night terrors, that you have.
Right.
Let me let you know Pawpaw can't get you no more, and you wasn't wrong. Get him, go tell Pawpaw about his tail. That's what I said, go do.
Right.
And come back and squeeze this stuff on you and the oil on you, and you gonna go to bed. That's how we gonna do this.
Right.
You got to confront it. You did nothing
Nothing
wrong.
wrong.
It was not your fault. But I
That's it.
tell you, whoever did whatever, you gonna have to answer.
Oh, that's right.
Because see,
You're right.
Karma has everybody's address, whether you have a P.O. box or not.
That's
It's
true.
gonna find it. That's what's gonna happen. So y'all need to stop messing with these babies and
Right.
admit I was wrong. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Uncle Bubba couldn't be at Christmas dinner if Uncle Bubba did anything to any one of us.
I know that's right.
Uncle Bubba would be on a milk carton 50 years later. We ain't having it.
Person.
We're not having it.
Right.
But, and then you well, that's my brother. He didn't know, but then ain't nobody rescuing this baby, man.
Right.
And then she or he grow up, and then
just start doing the same
yeah,
thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Either that,
Yeah.
or they get secluded, and they just be a doormat for any and everything.
Right.
See,
Because they messed up.
because
Yeah.
they messed up.
That's right.
But see, you gonna have to go back and take that to mama and say, look, you let Uncle Bub do this here, and you did nothing. It's your fault.
Right.
Because you was the adult. It's not disrespectful. Because as long as you let that fester in you and eat you,
Right.
we gonna be coming to see you. You gonna have high blood pressure.
You're right.
You gonna have
Yes.
neuropathy. You gonna have fits. You gonna wake up in the street and you thought you was at home and you don't know why. We're gonna have to cut this out because see now the babies are infected.
Right.
See
Right,
that's
right,
where I'm
right.
going with this.
Right.
See, you can't have no baby and say it's normal in your ass. Like, excuse me. I mean, you ain't.
Yeah.
Right.
You got issues.
Right.
You do. Something wrong with you.
Right.
Yeah.
It ain't normalcy. It is not.
But
I
they'll
had to
tell
go.
them that, yeah.
I had to
Right.
go. And I'm going to tell you what I did. I had to go. Nothing like that ever happened to me. But I'm just saying it's just things I had to get some answers. Why am I always on defense?
The synthetics are doing it, you think, the medication?
Nah, I ain't never been on no medical but a whooping. That's what. Yeah. I'm talking about far as the kids.
Children are on medicine, it could be your food.
That's true.
It could be what they put
Yeah.
in your food.
But
your
then
drinks,
you know
as far
what?
as how you got to doing your herbs.
But see, all of that starts from man and woman getting together. It didn't have nothing to do with the herb, not unless it's weed. You know.
Wait.
So they, see what I'm saying is when you mix two people together, that's where it starts. The two, different people, they got together and they done had these babies. So they can have chemical imbalances like that. Because John ain't gonna tell you that when he was a little boy, he peed the bed till he was 12. But then your baby, you whooping him, and it's the same thing. Something ain't right. And it starts from the beginning when you first go make these babies, man. If there is something wrong in that family, go check them people family out. Because see, your baby gonna be, a woman gonna be just like somebody in that room. I promise you. And if you can't deal with it, but that's just how it is. That's life. We lay down with people we don't really know because we think we in love. We didn't have sense enough to know, that was just what was going to happen, but we love the babies anyway. Right. But it starts from there. And you're right, after they reach here, what we put in them do play a part.
Yeah.
But the beginning start with that man and woman. Now, if that woman come from an abusive house where the daddy beat the mama all the time, you can rest for sure that's what she think is normal.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
And so if a baby is conceived in anger or hurt or pain, that baby gonna be bouncing off the wall. We gotta call a spade a spade.
And I understand that.
yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
Uh-huh.
Are you saying that these herbs, the oils and things that you made are things that can help
Yes.
a family, a baby, somebody deal with their anger, maybe soothe it, maybe redirect their emotions?
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yes, ma'am.
If you were talking about leading up to this right here.
Yes. No, not this. This for grown people. We leading up to, the oils.
Okay.
I make them. I don't have them. This is for grown people. This here is for grown stuff.
Okay.
But I do make stuff for people with ADHD, ADD, schizophrenia, different things like that. I do all that. That comes with that.
So before you start making up for them individually, what you do is get the background. That's
I
what
counsel.
you lead into the background
Yes, that's
of
exactly
what
it.
to do. How can I help this person that's been abused or anything like that?
Right.
So really, you're doing a twofold in a sense. You're getting them released from all of that, and then you make up that thing. But that's good that you are talking to them to find out what herbs and stuff that they could use to help calm them down, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay. So if Miss Thing over here needs something to calm her down,
Yeah.
Not me. She was like, not me.
Yes, we can.
with this hot stuff on over here.
Yeah. Like you have hot flashes.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I have all of that.
Right. The hot flashes and all that.
Menopause.
Yeah, menopause and attitude adjustments.
Yeah.
That cause from the
mood
hot
swings and
flashes.
things like
Yes, yes.
Yeah. But how? Okay, with the kids, what do you do? Do you are you licensed to instruct? The medication, or how do you come back? I know God helps you with this.
No, I have a degree in the medical field.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
But for the kids, how do you get
Prescribe.
the? Yeah.
Yeah,
How do you
what
do
I
it?
do is I use
It's
like
kind of like holistic.
Yes.
approach.
Yes, and that's up to the parent.
Right.
You
okay.
know, and they will come to me. You know, they call me and ask me, well, what do you think? Tell them, you know, what I know, what I found out, and then they go to the doctor or whatever.
Okay.
Because the side effects is what really get them.
Right. Right.
And that's even in adults.
The side
Yeah, that's
effects from
true.
the medicine that's prescribed from
The doctor,
doctor.
synthetic medication.
medication.
Because you know the Bible talks about the different herbs and all
Right,
of that. So
right.
there's a lot of it based on that too. From
Yes,
you
it
getting
is.
it from the
Yes.
answer, the answer coming from God and all of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
I mean, you that's awesome to think about how you study this here and how it works and how it affects.
Mm-hmm.
So when you give this out to the people, they come back and they give you.
Yes.
Because I know when I took that little sniff from that, I mean my
Yeah.
whole it just
yeah.
cleared up real quick.
Yeah.
And you don't usually get that because you have to take Metamucil
Right.
and all of this stuff. But
Sometimes it doesn't work.
yeah,
Yes.
just that little stuff
Right.
that she gave me, it just opened up
Yeah.
and stuff. So
Okay. Now, when you prescribe your oils and different medication for the kids, do the parent come back and inform you that, hey, this is really working?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They get
Oh,
back in
okay.
touch with me.
and that's good.
And that's like I spoke with a lady. I want to say it was last summer. Her son. They really clearly had that. Well, she stated they hadn't said if he had autism
Oh, autism.
or anything because he never spoke.
Okay.
So she
Wow.
was getting him ready for school.
Mm-hmm.
So she said she was cooking breakfast and she heard somebody say, "Mama." So she said she just kept doing because she knew it was just them two in there.
Right. Right.
And so he said it again. She said she mustered up all her strength to push the skillet back. She said when she came through, she was on the floor and he was over her handing her a napkin. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. You know, it's those type of stories, you know, and I do it over and over again. If I gotta walk this walk again, I'll do it again.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me ask you something.
Yes.
What is good for high blood pressure or something like sugar diabetes?
Well,
But you-
my thing is this here. I consultate everybody. I
That's what
sit
I was gonna say,
and I
okay.
speak with everybody because one thing don't work for everybody.
Right,
Right.
right.
And that's how a lot of us, I say it too, because until I learn, we get caught up. And just say for instance, my mother, I know her. You know, she has a high blood pressure, sugar, and what I make for her is that I make like maca,
Okay.
you know, and that's a meal supplement. And I also put in her maca, I make a moringa, that's another one. You know, it tastes like spinach to me, you know.
Oh, okay.
So you can put all this in a smoothie.
Uh-huh.
You know, so and I make a
Oh,
little
okay.
little trail mix. I instead of using raisins, I use goji berries.
Okay,
And I put some pollen, bee pollen.
Right.
And I use, you know, different things that she can have to just snack on. 'Cause she,
Right.
you know, go in and out and stuff. But she uses that and she uses all my products, you know.
Okay,
It
so
depends
how
on
is she
what-
doing?
She's doing great. She's not even on the shot.
Oh,
you
that's
know.
good.
So
Real good.
That is
so,
good.
you know, I see some things and you know, I just keep doing, and if it don't work, I can always up it.
Okay.
You know, I start at the lowest because nobody tells you everything that they take.
That's right.
Right.
And that's what I ran across, and this is take me to the adult thing. I know you want to get out there and do what you do, you know, with a man, you know, because they do, you know, they having problems doing their thing.
Right.
But if you don't have high blood pressure, you don't have no business putting no horny goat weed in you.
What?
Horny goat weed.
What's that?
It's an herb for a man to get himself together for his woman.
Oh.
You know,
And it's called honey goat?
horny.
Horny goat weed. Oh. Woo, I'm learning something tonight.
Okay,
Yes,
is that a herb?
Yes.
So is it in something that's on the shelf?
Yes.
And that's what you're talking. Okay, so what product would people find that in?
Well,
Is it in
it
Viagra?
actually says that.
Oh, it says that. So
Oh.
that they go to the GNC
Yeah,
store.
they think they picking up something. Yo, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
Say,
know that.
yeah.
Yeah, our audience probably didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Wheat or weed?
Weed.
Honey goat weed.
And that's
You have
supposed to
high
get
blood
their
pressure.
erections
Yeah.
up. That's what you're saying.
Yes. And if you
Is that
don't-
better than Viagra?
Well, if you have high blood pressure, if you don't have high blood pressure, that is something
That you can use.
Oh,
That
but
you
it's called-
cannot use.
You cannot.
you cannot
It's for
use.
people that have high blood pressure,
Pressure.
or stuff like that. So you gotta dig
Oh.
deep in it.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
yeah,
okay.
that's why some of them sweat so. I mean, I got the stories, you know. They
Yeah.
say they sweat so, oh, Miss Kaye, I just be sweat. Well, you ain't got no business, but they medicate themselves, you know. And then they come to me, you know.
After the fact.
And I have to detox them with the Palo Azul. We're gonna make you some tea, clean out your kidneys. You know, we're gonna get all that out if I'ma deal with you. You know, we're gonna start it early. We're gonna clean yourself out, and it's nothing but tea. It tastes like water.
And so is this what you will put in the water?
Yeah, they'll boil that. You'll boil that.
Oh,
for
you will
about
boil
30
this
minutes
here.
in a
Like a
pot
tea, like
and
a
make
hot
you-
tea.
Like you can make your gallon of tea.
Oh, a gallon.
Oh, with this here,
With
like.
that, yeah.
What is that called
okay.
again?
It's called Palo Azul.
That sounds like some Spanish stuff.
It
in
is.
I'll tell you. Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
So I go all across the region with mine, whatever
Okay.
it takes. Yeah.
And what is that?
Right here, or this one.
What this here?
Yeah, they're.
That's two of the same.
Okay, this is the
Okay, the
same.
one in the.
This here?
That one right there.
This here's for yeast infection.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is for yeast infection,
this
you all.
This is Padu Akul.
Who?
Palu Akul.
She said all that, so y'all
Okay.
gonna have to call
Okay,
her
y'all
and
just
get the
call
name.
me.
Y'all have to call Kaye and
Yeah.
get that.
And this is what, you know, some people take medication like diabetic medicine and it'll
Yeah.
give you a yeast infection. Or,
That's
well,
right.
well, a lot of women, when we take antibiotics,
Yes,
It'll
you
give
get
you-
yeah.
it's just normal.
It's just normal to
Yes.
give you a yeast infection.
And so we can put this in our smoothie or our coffee, and it has something like I say a mocha. You know,
Taste to it.
it.
Okay.
And I make this is the latest stuff, and it's called Miss Thing.
Miss Thing in
And
the
this-
house.
And this, what it does is it's a pump, you know, and it pump, and you can clean your business, you know.
Right.
But JJ,
Yes, it clean.
Clean your what
yeah.
now?
Your business.
What business?
The business down below.
Oh, that don't that thing down there. Boy, y'all learners, I told y'all we do real talk. So okay, so this poster.
JJ.
No, cause we need to help some young women.
Yes, we
No,
do.
okay, cause see, a lot of times they don't know what to do with that thing.
Right.
So now we got a thing called Miss Thing.
And it's to clean
And
your
it's-
goodies.
It's to clean your what?
Goodies.
Girl, goodies could be food or
No,
something.
they know what
Tell
I'm
them what
talking
that
about.
thing is. And wait a minute, what they gonna do?
It ain't gonna do nothing.
Oh.
It's soap.
Wait a minute, now, I ain't gonna clean my thing on the TV.
It just show you how it
Come on,
is.
y'all, we ain't finna clean no thing on this.
That's how it is. It's just showing you what it look like.
Oh, but
That's
it smells good.
Yes.
So is this like a soap or
It's an
something?
antibiotic.
You want to clean your thing?
I'm good.
Y'all, we just having fun.
Yeah.
But okay, so this is what you clean the thing with.
That's right.
Okay, so this
It
is a
smells
soap,
good.
right?
Yes.
You can bathe with this?
Yes, you can put it down there and take care of your business. What that does, it keep, you know, sometimes, like you say, they don't know how to clean their tail. You know, it set up a bacteria.
Right.
They
Yeah.
don't even know they have one because
Right.
they're young.
Right.
You know, and even
That
for
is
women,
me.
you know,
Yeah.
we can wear dark colored clothes and it happens.
Right.
You know, we don't have to be out there like they were
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah, and that's what
So
it's
with
an
this here-
antibiotic.
Okay, so let me ask you this. You know, cause odors. You know, some
does
women
all
have
that.
real bad odors. So
Yes.
with this help,
Yeah, that's
That-
gonna
that's
kill it
gonna-
because that has I
that has
put
the
that in there.
bacteria.
It has
So they really need to wash their thing
They
when
do.
they have odors.
They do.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is. See, when you
Miss Thing in
go
the
to the store and you get those dishes, you don't know how
Yeah.
long they've been on the system.
Right.
Oh,
You
you
know,
right.
You don't know
yeah.
how long they've been sitting there before they got to the shelf of that store.
And then they
Right.
put that
And
little
then they put that
expiration
extra-
date on there, and you
which
really
they
don't
can
know.
put on there anytime.
Anytime,
Yeah.
okay.
And a lot
Wow.
of us are allergic to latex.
Oh
Right.
yeah,
And-
yeah.
and-
I heard a lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What they don't understand is that nozzle is latex.
Ooh,
If
yes.
and when monthly, I'm going straight forward.
Go for
and
it,
and when
go
you
for
when
it.
you pull the sanitary napkin off,
Uh-huh.
That's latex.
Girl, stop.
When you
And,
pull what now?
you know, get a sanitary
napkin.
napkin and you pull it
Pull it
back.
back.
That
That
plastic right, that's latex.
That's latex.
Wow, did y'all know that?
I didn't
bet
know
y'all
it.
didn't know that.
No, I
we,
didn't.
We learning something tonight.
I
Okay,
didn't
so
know that either.
But that
ain't either.
answered why we had a lot
yeah.
of problems growing up, because I did.
Yeah.
You know, I would always
Yeah.
be irritated.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and I would, but I had to do it.
Right.
You know?
Right, we're
And that's,
allergic to the latex.
and didn't know that. I didn't know that
it.
until I got ready to have my son, and we both almost died. He was 2 pounds and 8 ounces.
Wow.
And they, you know, cleaned us with, you know, the
Yeah.
latex and stuff, and I broke out and I almost died.
From-
That's when I knew.
So you was allergic to it then,
Didn't
right?
know.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is good here for to keep them
Every day.
every day. They wash
Every
it.
day.
Now can they do this every day? What can they use
No,
this all
on your
over?
tail.
Just on the cootie board.
That's it.
Okay, the cookie as they call
Yes,
it sometimes.
okay, mhm.
Okay, now.
Now, all of 'em do the
all
same
all
thing.
of them do the same
Yeah,
thing.
uh-huh.
Okay, now what is this here for? What is
That's
the
the spiritual spray.
Okay,
And what
so,
it is, it's like if you, in your home, if you just feel, you know,
That smells
sometimes you can walk through and you can just feel something just not right. You don't know what it is.
Right.
Because you haven't ran, you know, everybody's still in the room.
Right.
But some tension is somewhere and you can spray it. And I use it when I'm spraying, I spray it before I read my Bible or I get into deep studying. And that's what I do.
Oh, that is good. It's like spraying the anointing. Bam,
Yes,
bam, bam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spraying it over
Okay,
there.
what is
Yes.
the small blue ball?
These here. This
Those,
little
that,
bottle here.
those are, I also make house spray, car sprays. Yes, and so those
This
are
is
some little stuff.
pineapple.
Yeah, you can smell level.
I'm gonna be high up here after a while. All this stuff I'm smelling, I'm gonna be a little high. I'm still in pineapple now, y'all.
Yes.
Okay, so this is another air freshener.
Yeah, it's an air freshener.
Called
You can
pineapple.
also.
It smells like you in Hawaii.
And this here is for the smokers.
Okay.
You know, I say,
Tobacco flower.
Let
I'm
me
just
see.
trying to
Let me see how it smells.
This is called tobacco flower.
Squirt it.
Oh, I sprayed that on my cowboy cup. Let me see if it smells good. Oh, yeah. You just can't smell it. You want some more sniff?
No. I'm good.
That's good. So you have for tobacco smokers. And, now, what are these cute little things here?
okay, this is for adults, real adults. That's the morning after.
Oh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus.
It
Now, what
has-
happened the morning after?
Oh, you already
has
know if
before
you
the
there the
night
next
before.
morning. You know,
That's what happened.
Now wait a minute now.
The night
I'm
before.
from Kildare. I wasn't brought up with all this stuff, so
Okay.
you're gonna have to explain this. Now,
Okay.
what is the morning after? What?
it is one of my erotic oils.
Okay.
That's what it is, and and it's for the gentleman and the woman. See, when I make stuff, it's for men and women.
Okay.
You know, I don't discriminate, so
Okay.
she can use it too. She don't have to put it on her business, but you know, you can let her massage it, and it get the same effect. And
so it's supposed to arouse you?
it does.
Oh. This is for married people only.
Yeah.
Married only. We not, I'm sorry,
Yes.
you single people. This is only for married people. Now,
Yes.
it's supposed to help you get aroused.
Come on,
so-
post.
I ain't trying to check now.
And how
So
she
I'm
gonna know
go
they
with-
married when they come to purchase?
Say what now?
How she gonna know
I
they
don't
married?
ask questions.
She don't ask no, when they come to buy.
That's a my
They
thing,
just-
so she
you
don't
can't
ask
bring. You gotta
questions.
bring your marriage
But
certificate.
you ought to know if you're not married, you fornicating.
Hey.
Okay? So this is not for fornicating, it's for married folks.
I can't have that.
She's trying.
Upon
She's trying to
can't
sell.
have it, so.
I can't have that.
They say I'm trying to sell to everybody.
But you know what's so funny about this though? We had a talk show not too long ago on Fire and Desire that they was losing it in the bedroom.
Right.
That some people was not getting aroused in the bedroom. See, Kay, we should have had you on the show
right.
with that because
Right.
and you know, we do lose it sometime in the bedroom, and there are some people that need some arousal. So I'm gonna suggest you all call Kay and check that out because she has the
What is her
answer.
phone number?
We're gonna give it to her at the end. Tell me your phone number.
My number is 817-566-4555.
And we're gonna be saying that throughout, because I know some of y'all that got excited. hearing about this here aroused, and it looked like it rubs on.
It does.
See, she know it rubs on, and it gets you excited.
I know,
and
'cause I
make
make
sure
it.
you're on your birth control if you don't want to have a baby.
Yeah.
Okay, because this stuff supposed to get you heated up, right, Kay?
Yes, it do.
So, okay.
This have
Okay, now.
African herb in it.
Okay, that have African herb
It's
in
an
it?
African herb called yambi, and it's wild yams also in here. You heard of that? Yes, and it's a word where they
Wow.
it's a word they use instead of hard horse.
Oh, okay.
So right?
Instead of the hard
Yeah,
horse.
yeah, that's what it's
Don't,
really
don't,
called.
don't, don't.
That means so. In other words, it help the man get where he need to be.
Oh, hallelujah.
Ain't that-
Did y'all hear that? Y'all better call Kay, because this going to help y'all, baby. This is probably better than Viagra.
Yeah.
See, she said that. That's for married men only
Oh,
now.
that's the liquid
And don't
Viagra.
be ashamed, you know,
liquid
because
Viagra.
sometimes men get ashamed because see they're
They
taking
do.
high
Yeah, they
blood
do.
pressure.
They do.
And sometimes with the high blood pressure, it causes them not to be able to, you know,
As well as
that,
diabetes.
yeah, diabetes sometimes will do that.
Right.
But y'all
But see-
gonna have to
but see,
call Kay.
a lot of times too,
Uh-huh.
it's a word of mouth. That's
Okay.
it's the mind over matter.
Right.
Because they didn't heard it before.
Okay. That
And-
the high
and
blood pressure will
that'll
do that.
do that.
You're right about that, Kay.
They
So don't y'all say that. Don't
Don't say
think
that.
that.
Don't put it in the
because
universe.
you're gonna lose money because if they start thinking that.
Hey, hey, I'm still gonna be all right, cause it's gonna be somebody.
But you were right. We don't want y'all to think that, but just in case, we got an answer. We got the answer right here.
And see
Okay,
what
where's
it
the red
does,
pill?
it goes to the shaft. It goes to the bottom part.
Oh, I thought you
where
were talking about the movie
ball-
shaft.
No, I know. And that's
Okay.
where we need to wake it up at.
Okay.
Instead of just going to the pole part.
Right.
Because see, the blood flows from the
Right,
bottom
from the
That's
up.
bottom
right.
up.
And
Yeah.
and anything you take, it only go from the pole up to the head. And what about down here? That's why it don't last long.
Right.
It don't have no foundation.
Ah.
You know. So you do your business.
So that's really why the women get mad.
That's yes.
When
I
that
bet
two,
they
when
do.
it's 2
Oh,
seconds.
okay. What about the red pill?
Okay, let's talk about
Okay,
these
this-
red pills,
those are
y'all.
not
Red
pills.
Oh, they
What
not?
are those?
Those are
Linda,
those-
when you called these the right thing, I'm sorry, you all. That was her calling the pill, not me. Okay, because she don't know no better. She done got excited over this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
come
see,
on,
those-
tell us about what
those
it
are
is.
goji berries. I use those.
These are
instead-
berries.
Yes,
Oh,
I use
okay.
those
Oh.
instead of raisins.
Ah,
Okay, I've heard of
I
those.
have
those are
I have
nice. Okay.
a trail mix that I fix for my mom and my sons
Okay.
and stuff like that. And I put that in
Okay,
there.
so you can eat that just
you
raw.
can eat, y'all can eat them.
Oh,
Y'all can
those
taste
are
them.
nice.
That's what I bought them here
But
for.
it say eyes.
Yeah, it helps
it
with
say
your eyes.
kidney, and it say something else.
What's it?
What's
Sex.
that other stuff? Is it thing on there?
It says sex and it build blood. It builds
I
your
don't
blood.
need those. Thank you.
Oh
anyway.
no, it don't. It don't.
Oh yeah, it does say blood. Nah, she don't need that.
No,
Okay,
I
now
need
what
those.
is this
Thank
right
you.
here?
Okay, this here is this is you come me, and what it is for bones and joints,
Okay. Oh, okay.
and what it is what they call the rubber tree.
Oh,
And,
the rubber tree.
but that's latex you see in there, but it's not man-made latex.
Oh,
So there's a difference.
So
know.
you wouldn't be allergic to that.
You wouldn't be allergic to this.
Okay, so how was this? What you do? Boil this?
Yeah, you can boil this. This is, but and they do come in a powder. You can put it. I just brought the roots so y'all could see. You know, you can pull it apart. Y'all
Do you chew it or?
No,
how?
you
just?
boil it.
You
till
boil it.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
It's for your joints. Like say, for instance, you have lower back problems, knee problems, and what that latex do, it goes in and act like
smells good.
whatever whatever is missing. You know, like say, for instance, we tear our ligaments, it regrows it.
Wow.
And that's what this bark do. And you can use it as a tea. You can boil it as a tea, or you can put it in your, you know, because they have it ground too. I have some ground at home also. So I just brought this because I thought it was
This is
neat.
good.
You know, y'all welcome to, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now what is this here?
Look
I'm
here,
excited.
look.
This look like weed to me.
With
And I don't know
with
what weed
blue
look like,
flowers.
so.
Now how she like
I
weed
don't
got
even know
flowers
what it
in
is, so I'm just saying something. But this is called a blue butterfly
Pea.
pea.
Tea.
Oh, tea.
Lord,
Lord, have
I'm a
mercy.
whoop her.
Okay, she gonna whoop me, y'all. But don't get excited. This is not weed, y'all. Okay. Okay,
so,
go
you
ahead. Let's
cannot
see how that
smoke.
works.
Okay, with this help with your eyes.
Okay.
You know, people that's having, they can't drive at night.
Right.
Okay.
I have some friends that watch
Yeah.
here you go, sis. Watch TV with their shades on.
Right.
You know, macular degeneration to the eyes.
Oh, yeah.
And this help with that, and it tastes like, to me, because I'm from the country, peas. Like green peas. And so I wanted to put some in some
Yeah,
water.
let's do that.
And then we could just,
Oh, okay.
taste it. And y'all let me know what's what, and I'll sell this too.
Mm.
Mhm.
Do you make things for children with ADD and babies and children with seizures, like some type of?
Well, see, I could, I could do something, but I choose, something with the seizures. I'm not,
Seizures,
We need a spoon for that.
Do you need a spoon?
yeah, you got a spoon?
Yeah.
Malcolm.
Carlos.
I thought he brought
Can
my
you get us
stuff
a
in.
spoon, Carlos?
Thank
So
you.
what type of, if I wanted to go in the medical field to do herbs, or become holistic, what would you recommend? What courses did you take to
I
become
didn't. You don't
certified?
have to in the state of Texas.
Okay.
You don't have to be certified because they teach us labs and biology and all that anyway, so we don't have to. But in the state of Texas, you don't have to be.
So how far did you get into your medical field before you quit?
Board certified medical assistant.
Get out of here.
Yes, ma'am.
So you are board certified?
Yes, I am.
That's awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
But you study this all the time, right? You are studying this.
Yeah, I'm always on it. When I
Always on.
tell you the time God has woke me up, what's in my bed is a bag of Lay's potato chip, a pink pen, and a writing
No,
table.
I hear
That's
you.
all I got. That's what's in my. So
I hear
yes,
you.
I mean
keep
I
that
wake
by
up.
my bedside too.
Thank you,
yeah.
sweetie.
Okay,
Y'all
just
see
The
the
audience said, are you a practitioner?
No,
Is that something like practitioner?
you know what? I don't do labels, so I don't know.
You don't know, but
I don't know, but what I know is my credentials. I'm not and I just let God do what He do.
board certified.
Yes, and
Well,
I.
that's good.
Yeah.
You board certified. so
Okay, do you get
study.
a lot of slack from medical doctors about?
But you know what? No, I haven't yet. But my mother told me, and I listened to the elders. You need to be careful. But you know what? I gotta do what's right.
Yeah.
See, they can't do nothing with my soul.
Right.
And I'm not crossing because what I give to them, I tell them to let the physician that they are under,
Right. And that's good.
XYZ. Now, it's not like I'm hiding anything or anything like that. I mean, we have these herbs and they're here for a reason.
And even that, they getting theirs from herbs too, probably some of that stuff
That's
that they're
it.
making.
Yeah.
Because they're testing it out on us as well.
As guinea
Like you
pigs.
said, even if it doesn't go, they try something else
Mm-hmm.
and they try. But my brother-in-law was an herbalist. And I have a book at home where it tells all kind of herbs that you supposed, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he lived by, was a lot of herbs. If he had anything, he would go to GNC and try to, or either he would talk to people like
Right,
you,
right.
that would give him the right herb. Because it's in the Word. We just
Yeah.
read the scripture
is.
that it's in the Word. They didn't have a lot of this stuff back then. And even in the country, we didn't use a lot of medicine.
Sure did.
They made up their own stuff.
They
I
sure
remember
did.
using the pine needles off the tree.
Yep.
And they put it into the alcohol and everything.
Yeah, you right. You right.
We used the manure from the cows and
Yeah.
made cow tea.
See?
And we
It
bought
is.
it, and I thought that was
See?
the nastiest
Yes,
thing,
Lord,
but
you
it
wouldn't
worked.
sit no more.
It worked.
You
They
wouldn't
would
sit no
go
more.
get that cod boo boo,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it had to be dry.
And
Yeah,
that goat
we
milk.
know what we wasn't gonna
Yeah.
use no wet. Come on now, London.
Well, you really have to explain it because somebody.
Yeah,
may
y'all,
never
that's
know
right. It is.
right.
It is hard.
Without
has to
Cow
be
maneuver.
dry.
It has to be the hard. Don't go out there and get no fresh cow boo boo and put it in your tea. No,
No,
it has to be on. You're right. You're right.
Explain stuff, 'cause some people never
Because some
heard of
people might do that. Go out there and say, I heard that on Talking Like Talk Show. Go get
So
it.
let me go try it. Yes,
Yeah,
they
they
will.
tried. But you also, we used to have, it's called it's a weed that grows up in the pasture. It's called sacrifice tea. And you
I
make
heard
that for your,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
that's
what-
what make that for your measles and stuff.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at it. It's turning colors. Look at that.
Yeah, how dark does it get?
It's dark, you know, but
It depends on how much
yeah.
you put in there,
Well, it do.
right?
It do.
Because if you put a lot.
So
I-
how much of that can you use? Is that just for one serving or?
No, I was just doing it for you
Just
all.
for- yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
But you can take a
yeah.
whole picture of that
Right,
probably. huh?
yeah, and you can make lemonade with it, or what have you, and it still does the same. And see, if I had a lemon, I would put the citrus in there and
And then it
purple.
turned Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Because of the juice of this
Oh,
is
okay.
so exciting.
Wow.
And so this is supposed to be good for what?
For your eyes,
Eyes.
for your joints.
So
for
I
your
can maybe I
blood.
saw you this. I can get rid of my 2 glasses. That's 2. That's 2. That's 4 sets of eyes. I have 6. So yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is something
But,
else.
yeah,
Wow,
we
that
just want
is.
to. I just want
Wow.
to. I know I can't save everybody, but I can show you some things.
Okay, and this a bubble bath. Is this a bubble
No,
bath?
that's
or-
a soap.
This is
that's
a spiritual soap.
Okay, and what
This
spiritual
is woman.
It's
woman?
one for the woman and
And
one,
one
for
for
the man.
oh. And they're different.
Oh, thank you, thank
You're
you.
welcome.
It looks like NyQuil.
How does it smell?
Yes.
You can smell it. What do you have in there? You can lick this.
Which one? No. Oh, that's the man.
No,
No,
that's
that's
the
The
woman.
woman. I have the hyssop and I have the cericate.
You still living over there?
Cericate.
NyQuil. You like
I have
NyQuil. We like
Clarisade,
NyQuil.
hyssop in the woman, and I have cypress.
It tastes like water.
Yeah.
It doesn't have like a.
It don't have a real taste to it, but it's good.
And you can use it like this is. I know we don't.
I bet
go
I
out
can
and
start seeing better. I can see. Like the wolf said, you got big eyes. I can see. Wow.
It does taste like, but you can taste
but
also
you can taste
a
the-
mini.
yeah.
Sort of like a mini.
Then
It has
you
an
put-
aftertaste.
Now then you
Yeah.
put
To me-
sugar in it.
Yes, you can do that.
You can put sugar, but it's not bad by itself.
It remind me of a pea, a green pea.
And what is this for now?
It's
For your eyes.
For your eyes.
Yeah.
and,
Did you see better?
I need some more of this.
Yeah, she need the whole thing, but it tastes. It really doesn't have a taste.
You put your own. Here you go, baby.
It tastes good though.
It's just like water,
That's it.
Yeah.
And that's how it is with Paula Azul.
It's just
gonna be
like that.
brown, just like water.
and you just boil it.
Just like we do a tea.
Yeah, that's not
And
bad.
when you get a flashlight and you just shine the flashlight when you burn out, it's blue like that.
Okay, and the part that's for your
can see
joints.
y'all, my
Will
I see everything.
will that
now.
increase their joints or?
You want to try it,
What,
Carlos?
what it does is that you want to try it? Carlos say, what it does is I have 3 dislocated discs in my back, and you know how people hurt,
Right.
you
Yeah.
know, and it helps with the inflammatory too. See, inflammatory is what causes us to have the diseases that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I do in everything I try to do is to break that, and that's why when you come to me, we want to detox first.
Right.
Even when you call yourself trying to work out and keep yourself together, you know, this track people, athlete people, they use this. They heal quicker because it puts back the torn ligaments. It grows it back.
And that's
yeah.
this here.
That's this here.
This
That's
right
right
here.
there, and you just boil that.
You bar this, but I do have it in powder so they can use it in the smoothie.
That's so they can put that in a smoothie.
I got it already ground up.
Okay. So now let's talk about this. I think this is the last thing we have talked
Okay.
about was this here.
That's the
And
male.
this is
in
the
it.
man here, and this is for the woman, and they come together, and they man.
She
and
just
woman.
gonna make it whichever way she want it.
then that was man, and then
then
that
there
was
was woman
woman.
again.
Okay. So what's the difference between the man and the woman?
Okay, with the man.
I mean, with this, we know the difference. I just love having fun.
Oh,
y'all.
yes, but
Yeah.
the difference in it
What a
is
smell.
Yeah, that's a man.
the physical.
Okay.
I feel the spiritual realm
Okay.
of what have you, because the man is the leader, and he has a whole lot. We have a lot on us too, and I just feel like if a woman go and take a spiritual soak and she get in the bed, he ain't taking that.
So
So-
he
so-
need to take one.
Yeah, but see,
Did you hear that, Carlo? Oh, but you ain't married yet.
you know, there's two different fragrances,
Yeah.
and that's why
Right.
I chose a spikenard with him,
Oh,
because
it's
it's a spikenard, as they say. Excuse me,
Ooh,
sister-in-law.
that does smell good.
That
Spikenard.
smell better than the female.
Yeah. Well, the man need to smell better
So what are
sometimes.
the ingredients?
With this here, I always use a Himalayan salt.
Who?
Himalayan salt, the pink salt.
Oh.
That's the
Oh.
original salt. I never,
Okay.
you know,
Oh.
the white salt is dyed. That's why it's called iodine salt.
Okay,
Okay.
Okay, this is the color of natural salt, pink.
Okay.
Oh.
So that's why I use it.
I
Wow.
didn't know that.
And you can put that in the tub and it dissolves,
And it
just like I would do.
dissolves.
And you know, they have to soak too.
Yeah.
Like a
They
oil
do.
on the inside.
I
Yeah,
put
it's
some
oil.
the oil is rice bran oil because it's light and it moisturizes your skin, and when you get out you don't have to put no lotion on.
Oh.
So that's why I put that in there, because you know men don't like the lotion down right away.
No,
They
'cause
be
I
looking
do
like they
mine.
kicking flour. When
Right.
about,
I
about
have to
midnight.
lotion mine down too, so I think he done got used to the lotion, cause I
Yeah.
lotion him down and lotion his feet. and all
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
And so now
So
he
if
can
that
just
ain't
walk
help, maybe I
out.
need to get a whole thing and just keep him.
Yeah, just do him, huh?
Okay, do you
Like that
have
menthol
any?
smell. That's really nice.
That's
That
which one?
smells
Which one is
good.
that?
Very nice.
That's the
It does.
woman. That's Hesef.
Oh, it smells really
Yes, that's Hesef and her.
Both of those smell
Yeah, they
well.
smell
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
do
has
you have-
spikenard and Hesef is in there. Hesef, and I put cypress. Cypress make the
S-O-P, how you
circulation.
spelling that?
SY.
S-Y-P.
RESS.
Now she
okay.
gonna remember that. You better take a smell. It might help you remember.
No, I was thinking in the Bible there's isn't that
The myrrh and
Thank you.
yeah, the
Thank you.
myrrh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why I was asking you how why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with the cypress, what it does, it turns on your circulation, because we be so tired.
Yeah.
That's mentally, physically.
Yes.
So when you soak in there, it's just like it's messing with your feet. It's if your feet tied, wherever it's tied
Uh-huh.
at, it's gonna do what it do.
good.
Well, let me ask you this, because I know we time, but anyway, what about people that have bipolar or something like
Yes,
that?
ma'am.
They can come and you can do an evaluation on them as well.
Yes.
To see about that.
Well, I have people that my clients that have PTSD.
Yeah.
I have a family. The kids all have bipolar, mama and daddy and the babies. You know, so it's yes, it's out there. I
But do you
all of
see
that.
do you see results?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially on this stuff here, she get a lot of results from this. She get a lot of results
Yes.
from the morning after.
And let me ask a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have anything for like the lungs and upper respiratory
Yes.
problems? You
It's
know?
called Melissa.
Oh, Melissa. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
It's called Melissa.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and I use that for people who have asthma,
Yeah.
bronchitis.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I'll leave it.
You know, so yeah.
Yeah. But herbs really work. You know, you just, and what I really like about talking with Kaye, she doesn't just give you stuff. She analyze, she set appointments up with you so she'll know exactly what to make
Expect.
up, where some people
Right.
just go like you said.
That's true.
Get out, what you call that, honey something? Honey?
Yeah, that horny.
Horny stuff. See, y'all better be careful going out there
Honey
getting
goat
this
weed.
stuff and don't know what you getting.
Weed, get some.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
goat. Yeah,
That's
goat.
all.
Yeah.
So she sits down with you and
H-O-R-N-E-Y.
yeah.
Horny goat weed.
So
Yeah,
you
but I
got
don't want to see you getting some of that.
we'll say no.
Horny goat weed.
Oh, okay.
But yes, but when you buy anything, we just can't keep taking stuff at face value.
Right.
Right.
And that's what a lot of, people that do what I do, they tell me all the time, okay, you can you charge more than that and you can make money with shoot. You ain't on the same street I'm on.
Oh.
Right.
I thought this was my business.
Right.
They getting
Right.
in your business.
That's what I said.
Well, we had a man on the show that wrote a book, Mind Your Own Business.
You better.
And he was talking about
About
business,
business,
really.
business.
But he was saying just what you're doing. You are minding your business, which is the answer products.
That's
And
right.
this is helping
And you're
people
helping people
and
to
not charging an arm and a leg for
Yeah.
it.
Because
And I
God will
don't.
bless you.
That's
He'll bless
That's
you
what I
when
was
you are
just fixing to say.
blessing
I have no problem.
right with
You
others.
know, I don't have
Yeah.
no problem in God bless my lights on.
Yeah.
I can get up and eat a steak and potato at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Girl, I'm coming
You
with
know-
you.
I don't have to
The
worry
morning
about
after.
Oh my goodness. I don't have to worry about nothing.
Right,
I don't have to worry about if the car note is done. I'm gonna tell you this, and this is the God's honest truth. My boys bought me a truck.
Okay.
Whoa, that's nice.
You understand?
That's awesome.
They did this for their mother.
That's awesome.
I didn't see nothing wrong with the other one.
But they want you to have.
I don't want to hear you stuck on my other one is in Houston. See, when you have children
Yeah.
and you sacrifice,
That,
and
yes.
and you raise them, not mama and grandmama in them.
Right.
Right.
You do it.
Right.
If there's a pot of beans and rice, everybody gonna eat, even the little
Right.
titty baby.
Right.
Come on,
Right.
open your mouth, chew.
And sometimes they like that better than the milk.
That's right.
I
They
fed
be
my
gumming on
little
that.
old baby, the 2 pounds and 8 ounces. Baby, I came home from the hospital and my grandma made some gravy and put it on some light bread.
Yeah.
And she put some on her finger and he was getting down with it. You see?
But we used to do that.
Uh-huh.
But now they don't do all that.
But
Like
see,
we used to.
that's what's wrong with the
With the
kids.
kids
That's why they
tonight.
always sick.
Right.
Right.
But I'm just grateful that I'm who I am and I knows who I am.
That's
you know?
right.
Amen.
And I don't worry about nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Because people talk about people all the time. People gonna say what they gonna say. But my thing is this here. Don't come for help if you gonna still continue doing the same thing you were doing before you got
Thank
to the
you.
door.
Right,
Thank you.
right.
Now I'm gonna say it again. So don't call me talking about, well, Miss Kaye, this eczema cream don't work. You still drinking a 40. It's something you
don't
gotta
work
change.
with the 40. That's right.
You got to change.
You gotta change because you wanted to. So when they come in and then you
Yeah.
evaluate them, then you detox them and all of that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll help them. What about the belly fat?
Oh yeah, I'm working on that too.
Ooh, I need some help.
use it, but see, I have something that I always try stuff out on myself,
Right.
and I do that, and I'm good with it. I'm gonna get with you. It's getting
Cause
there.
we gotta work on that time. You know, some of them say you got double bellies and all that.
What's
so,
that?
But,
Them lean on
but the
me.
morning after won't help that with.
Yeah, really, it'll get
might
that exercise. It'll put that exercise.
Oh, boy, we have enjoyed you so much, Kaye. It seems like the hour go by so fast when
It
you're
does.
having fun.
Amen.
But I have learned so much tonight
Yeah.
about your products and how God allowed you to have the answer. And I like that the name, the answer, and everything.
you.
So we want you all to please check out Kaye's information. The answer, you can contact her again. Give them your phone number again, Kaye.
My phone number is 817-566-4555. The email address is ksmith26@gmail.com. Send me a message. I'll get back with you. No games.
That's right.
I don't have time for it. No scamming, no playing. Little kids go home with your mom and them. Don't play. Because I will find out who it is, and there's no threat, that's a promise. Because there's people who really want help.
That's right.
Right.
We don't have time for that. Now, if you doing drugs, if you still an alcoholic, you haven't came to the conclusion that you don't call me at 2 in the morning. Don't
Right.
text me at 2 in the morning. When you're on your binge.
Right.
I'm
Trying to
on
get
it
off.
for
I
the for
hear you.
real. You know, and I want to say this here because the disease level is going up tremendously.
Right.
I make, mouthwashes and all that type of stuff for any STD you have.
Right.
But you can't think I'm Jesus and God.
Right.
That's
He's
what
the
you
only
can't
Savior.
do.
Right.
So you're going to have to invest in self. See, either you're going to invest or you're not.
Right.
And I'm not going to keep giving you nothing and taking your money.
Right.
That's what I'm not going to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's not really helping them
That's
solve
what I'm
their
saying.
problem. And that's how you have to do with. You have to make up your mind that, hey, I do not want this anymore. I want help. And we have the answer. I love that. The answer for you. And that's with anything. Even accepting Christ, you have to
Yes.
know and believe
Yes.
that he died and he rose again. And there should be a change in your life.
Yeah.
Right.
You shouldn't be doing the same old thing. You ought to be a change where the character, everything has changed. And that's something that other people are looking at. They're looking at you. And they see you acting over here one way, and then you want to come in here and act one way. Take off the disguises, you all, and be real. Take Jesus for being real. He died for us and he rose again. For you to have the opportunity to see him one day and to better your life. So we thank you for watching the Talk of Life talk show. Stay tuned for next week. We're going to have an awesome show for you because this is August. And if you would like to be on the show, contact me at 817-648-6535 and stay tuned for the commercials after the show. And we want to give Kaye another hand clap. Thank you, Kaye.
Thank you.
And once again, thank you for being on the Talk of Life talk show with Elma.
Thank you.
Hi, I have a few announcements I would love to introduce you to. The first one is, have you ever gone to the hospital and they was getting ready to take your blood and you got stuck so many times? I would like to introduce you to A+ School of Phlebotomy, the art of the draw, where the CEO is Alicia White, 817-948-0373. Again, that number is 817-948-0373. Your yard will look so good, you'll forget my name. Whatchamacallit Landscape. Owner and CEO, Derek Brackens, 682-400-9255. If you want your lawn to look beautiful, check him out. Again, 682-400-9255. Rent your next event with the Kirk Booth photo booth. Check us out at www.thekirkbooth.com, where the CEO is Emmanuel Kirkwood, 214-210-8562. And we do all events, so check us out at www.thekirkbooth.com.